Hey guys, Collar here, and True Blue bringing you the last game of KTF versus Hanbit. Game 5, this is the ace matchup, and the players are Flash for KTF and Free
Pretty.
or Pretty, yes. True Blue is
Look,
saying
his name is
Pretty.
Pretty in the game.
Yes, he has called himself Pretty nowadays, but I'm going to call him Free, and I think True Blue might be going with Pretty because I don't roll with those names. I don't roll with Cute Angel or Cute Boy either, but
Look how pretty he is. Come on.
yeah, Flash versus Pretty. This is going to be very interesting. Flash, of course, is known for just absolutely eating up Protoss players like the Boston Celtics defense eats up the Lakers, but just so good against the carrier build. But we'll see. He did lose against Hero in that game I casted, and that was his first loss in a long time against a Protoss player, other than Best, of course. And I believe this map, Wuthering Heights, I think. Do we see Wuthering Heights versus Yeah, this should be.
I didn't see it
Wuthering
on the
Heights, I
countdown,
think.
but
Yeah.
it seems like it.
Yeah, and Flash, of course, is Teal at the 1 o'clock position, and we have Pretty or Free.
Yes.
At,
got you,
round
man.
at the 5
I got
position.
you.
Flash's lifetime statistics against Protoss, 65% win rate. Of course, recently it's much higher, and Free is 53% against Terran. Spoiler on the MSL. You can pause for 30 seconds or something, or skip ahead 30 seconds. But Free did lose against Much in the MSL round of 8.
What the hell are they zooming into? Oh, stop that.
Into his pretty lips, of course.
No, stop. Okay.
I don't know what that was either.
What the hell is wrong with the cameraman?
We're seeing a very standard here, Rax and Refinery from Flash, so not going for any early cheese here. I guess he's pretty confident in his mid-game and late-game play, which of course he deserves to be. Now, I think Free needs to go for some kind of tech build here to beat the Great Flash. Either go for the fast DT and the fast DT drop to deal with Flash's early expand, or go for something cheesy like fast Arbiters or fast Carriers, although this map isn't so good for it as Coliseum was, so maybe Free just basically has no chance of winning. What do you think about that, True Blue?
I think he's doing what you're suggesting, and I think that I believe I saw your game where Flash did lose against. No, it wasn't Flash. Maybe it was some other player.
It was Flash. Lost against Hero. Yeah, he lost against Hero.
Yeah, he lost against fast carriers, and of course he lost against Best. Is fast carriers. I mean, fast arbiters from Hero and fast carriers from.
Absolutely. Yeah, and this is Wuthering. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, he's going for the tech build, so he's doing what you're suggesting.
He is going to be going for the fast expand based on his SCVs count on the gas, and so.
Wow. Focus, look.
Yeah, focus from Flash. He wants to certainly win 2 games for his team right now. This is what I meant. I do sense Flash is a little bit overplayed, but we'll see how this 15-year-old Ender Wiggin. I don't know if have you ever read Ender's Game, by any chance?
Ender's Game?
Yeah.
No, I'm afraid
Never
I
read
haven't.
it. Oh, it's a great science fiction book, but it's about this 7-year-old wonder kid who becomes the savior of his of Earth, basically, because he controls this huge starship fleet to defeat the aliens because he's just so brilliant. And Flash basically reminds me of a younger Ender Wiggin, a Korean Ender Wiggin. I'm sure those who've read the book will know what I'm talking about. But anyway, so Flash going for the FD build. He's going to be getting his second command center, and I think Free just can't expect to win unless he goes for something that's relatively cheesy, like a DT drop or a Reaver drop or something. He just can't play a standard go for Observatory, go for Mass Gateways build. I don't think that'll work against Flash.
I think this harass that just failed. I was going to say that it was really going to depend. His psychology. I mean, he's going to feel much better about his chances if he does anything, and he didn't do anything. So now he's probably not feeling too hot at all.
And Flash now, cleverly building a supply depot on that narrow choke point on this map. And Flash is going to have his first tank out very soon here. Supply depot, it might go down though.
Yeah, I think Flash will cancel it though. I mean, you say the statistics in the beginning, how much he is against Protoss. I mean, I'll tell you this: Pretty is 0% against Flash, and and Flash is 100% against pretty much in everybody's book. And I'm sorry for that rhyming; that was not intentional at all. And Flash is pushing it with 5 Marines, 1 SCV, and 1 tank, and this has the potential to do a lot. Now another SCV joining the army, I guess, and the Robo's going up for shuttles, so maybe DTs.
Maybe DTs, maybe Reavers, but we'll have to see. Free definitely need. Oh man, Free definitely needs.
I so got you,
You
man.
got me, and I'm not happy about that because I'm just not happy about
Look,
it.
Pretty's in trouble. He's got three goons. Oh, Flash is running away. Okay, he's playing it safe. He's running away, but maybe
And
he's
mine's up for
distracting the army
Flash.
to get the vulture
Yeah,
in.
and
He's
yeah,
distracting the army.
mine's going for Flash going for mines here. A smart move. I think it allows you to be a little more aggressive in the beginning. Oh, the vulture goes down though, unfortunately, but so does the
Wow.
zealot.
I
And
can't.
the
I don't remember the last time I remember of Marines getting killed by a mine in a pro game. You know, what I mean,
yeah, a lot of screaming there from the announcers. Looks like Flash's push is going to fail here, but the mines are going to deny Free the push for now, and he's going to push up. He's going to build his second Nexus.
yeah. The game is it's really going to depend on what Pretty is doing. He's going to do with the second Nexus and the resources he gets from it. It's been really standard so far. He's getting goons. It really. I see what he does with the robo and the shuttle.
The thing is, he might just be going for Observatory, but he
Okay,
actually
it's
is
the
going to go
Reavers.
for Bog Support Bait. I'm glad he's doing that because this is the one thing that I think could give him a chance in the long run here against Flash. I mean, he can certainly extend the game to the late game if he wants, just by playing less aggressively, but Flash will win if he doesn't do some early damage. That's a problem. I mean, 100% of the time, Flash will win a standard game against Free. That's
And
my
when
opinion.
you say that, I remember casting Pretty's game against Jamie recently on Coliseum, and he was extremely passive. I'm sorry, he was not very passive, but he was aggressive in that Jamie expanded early, and then he pushed in, but he was not able to do anything, even with a superior military. And then later, instead of attacking Jamie's expansions, he tried to out-expand somebody who had expanded him, which in game theory just does not work. And Flash is getting the engineering bay up for turrets in case of DTs. It's all very solid, but it's Reavers that's coming. We'll see what he can do with the Reavers. He didn't do Reavers in against Jambi, so.
Yeah. And we're definitely gonna have to see what is Reaver's managed to accomplish. Although at this point in the game, this late, I think Flash is gonna have enough time to put up a couple of turrets and certainly be able to stop this. Although actually, I don't see it. I saw the engineering bay. Actually, it's going up just right now, so it's gonna be a little bit of a race here. Between Flash's
Nah,
turrets.
Flash is going to win.
Yeah, and Flash is going to win this race. It seems he might though. Oh, and this mine's going to spot it, so this is definitely going to prompt
Psychic
Flash
Mine.
into building enough turrets to deal with it. I feel.
Yeah, I think what's going to happen is Free is going to come over the ledge, see the turret, freak out, and lose the shuttle. Watch it happen. Watch.
I think he's going to have to retreat here probably.
Aw.
Yeah.
He got lucky.
By the way, I've actually casted a very long series before this Pro League season started. When there weren't that many games, I casted the NBC All-Star Skins match, and that was actually 7 games of Free playing against C, which actually ended up being quite boring. So, but my point is, he actually didn't win that Skins match overall. C won more money than him, and C is like the most standard of all Terran players. So if he can't beat C's standard game, then he certainly will not be able to beat Flash's standard game.
Yeah.
Flash is just many levels. Well, not many levels, but certainly 1 or 2 levels above C.
Certainly he has the momentum, and he's getting his... Wow, and look at this. Pretty is expanding again. He's trying to out-macro Flash, and that's really just not something you do at all. I don't know what his coach is smoking, but he's trying to expand again, and Flash is getting his factories up. This is going to be textbook. Flash is going to roll out with a big army, and he's going to crush Pretty.
I think Pretty is forced to do that, though, because
Yes, I got you again.
What? Oh, yeah.
Got you again.
I think Free / Pretty, whatever his name is forced to do that though because he's failed in his harass with the
Right.
Reaver. Completely failed. As long as he keeps the Reaver alive though, he will be able to deny Flash a very easy push. However, Flash is probably going to just pick up a couple of Goliaths and push out anyway fairly soon.
I think given the open nature and the fact that these vultures can kind of run all over the place, at one point, Pretty is going to transfer a lot of probes. And he's getting a Citadel now, so he's going for Storms maybe, or maybe he's going to do the dumb thing and go for DTs as well. But the vultures are running around, and there's so much space. I think at one point he's going to transfer his probes, and Flash is going to go in and kill a ton of them. That's my prediction.
I think the only way Free can win one of these games, going for standard build, is to catch Flash as he's moving out, and that has happened before against many Terran players. If you can catch him unsieged with your entire army, then he would have a good chance. But Flash
has some Marines there, interestingly enough.
Yeah, just to deal with the anti-air, I guess.
Yeah,
Flash now moving
good.
out
I like that.
with the tanks. He's probably going to do the classic slow push and use the SCVs to build turrets as he tries to get a contain.
on
Free's base.
I mean, the part what I said, Flash is now moving out, and it just really, if Pretty can catch Flash when he's unsieged or he's not sieged, that's like the critical point where Flash is most vulnerable. But it happens so seldom. He doesn't have an observer over Flash, so Flash doesn't even really need. Okay, he does. Okay, so he does need that turret.
Oh man,
a
this
Zealot
drop
bomb.
No, I don't. Was that a Zealot bomb?
I think what happened was Flash double-clicked on his sieged tanks and pressed stop over and over so that they did not shoot their own buddies.
Huh, interesting.
Because I saw them kind of twitch, like they were going to turn and shoot at their own tank, but they didn't.
And now we're seeing the drop here coming in, but this drop is not going to be that effective. There's so many mines around. And now a couple of Vultures going into the backfield here. I think they're going to be able to pick off this Dragoon, and then they're going to do a good amount of damage against the probes, which are soon going to be defenseless. But Free now has brought enough Dragoons back to take care of it, luckily.
I mean, when I thought it, I bet you Flash thought it 2 minutes before that this is what's going to happen. And now Free is forced to separate his force, and yeah, he's going to be in some trouble. It depends on those speed lots. Those lots don't have speed yet. Once he gets speed, he's going to try to rush in, I think.
But now Flash has a solid positioning overlooking